Whatever gang.
Welcome back to our video.
Whoa.
By the title of this video, you already know what we're about to get into today.
We're about to get into a Q&A, you heard? So go ahead and like this video.
Comment down below.
And subscribe.
And don't forget to hit that bell up top, guys, because we are doing post notification shout outs at the end of every single vlog. You ready, baby?
I'm ready.
Let's get it.
Right, so let's get into this. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
So, y'all, we had some people that wanted us to do a Q&A for y'all. And that's what we're about to do today.
About to do these questions, so go ahead. Who you want? You want to start?
Yeah, I'll start. Right. Okay, so the first question we have is, how did you guys meet? Well, funny story is, he used to play football, you guys, and I used to come to his games and be a little stalker talking about, I'm about to get him, he about to be mine, he fine as heck. And anyways, like 2 years later, we ended up being in the same group home. And yeah, we kind of just started dating. You know, he had a big crush on me.
Big crush.
Big, y'all. Big. And yeah, we kind of just made it official.
All right. How long y'all been together? Shit, we've been together for 2 years and 3 months.
Yeah, 2 years and 3 months.
2 years and 3 months, y'all. Strong,
and many more to come, you guys.
Many more to come. I mean, shit. All right.
So the next question we have, guys, is what's your favorite memory together? For me, I would have to say is when we found out we were pregnant with Junior. That was a very big moment for us.
It was huge.
I was super excited, y'all.
Man. Sorry guys, we got interrupted by a call, but let's get back to this Q&A. You heard? All right. Next question is, what was your first impression of Rochelle? My first impression was, man, this is a gorgeous little thing right there sitting in the office. So she was over here doing her little paperwork to get into the group home and stuff like that. But I just had to make a joke and it worked. And man, when I said that I thought she wasn't gonna come in, I was depressed until I started the next day. And then, you know, we started chilling.
He had a big smile on his face when he saw me.
Oh yeah. All right.
So the next question, y'all, is how soon did you tell Trey you were pregnant with both pregnancies? I told him right away.
Yeah.
Like, I was super excited.
Right away. She couldn't even keep the gender a secret. She really couldn't.
Let me tell you something. With our son Kyrie, I was sitting on the toilet and I called him into the bathroom and told him I was pregnant. Like, soon. I told him with both pregnancies, like, right away.
Both.
I was super excited, y'all.
All right, so next question is, how did you know you loved Rochelle? How did I know? I didn't know. I really didn't know. It was just something, you know. Right here, in my heart. I knew it. I knew it was there. It was there.
So silly, y'all.
It was there. Yep. But I know, I still do. And I will forever love this girl. Right here. Right there.
That's me.
Blam, right there. Grab it.
Okay. Y'all, so the next question is, how did you know you loved Trey? I knew I loved him, you know. I really did. His personality just, you know, I knew I loved him because I wanted to be with him, like, right off the bat, you know. It was no like, oh, let me get to know him, let me do this, let me do that. Like, no, I was just like, I want that boy. Like, he forever gonna be mine.
And it happened like
fast.
Like
I believe we started dating like a month after knowing each other.
Yeah.
Probably not even a month.
Yeah, I was scared to kiss her for the first time.
Yeah, and I kissed him.
Yeah,
we'll do a story time about that.
We'll get into that one next. All right, next question is, where is it? Oh, how did you guys come up with the kid's name? Now, right off the back, our first son, we knew he was going to be a junior. So he's my name. He's a junior, Trey Jr. And with Kyrie, we wanted something to be, you know, because he has my initials, so we wanted him to have her initials. So that's how we came up with his name right there.
All right, y'all. So Trey had to go somewhere, but don't worry, your boy will be back. But anyways, the next question on this video is, how did you feel when you found out you were pregnant? I was scared, you know. I still am. I'm young, but you know, I was mainly excited because who wouldn't be excited when they find out they're pregnant? But yeah, I was kind of scared because I was so young. But yeah, that's that topic. That's a story time for y'all. Y'all see Bay in the background being goofy. Y'all, so Trey still ain't back because he's taking his sweet old time, but we about to just continue with this video. So the next question on the list is, were both of your pregnancies similar or were they different? What were the differences? So with Junior, I was in labor for 16 hours. Painful as heck. And I knew right away that I was in labor. You know, my mucus plug fell out and I was just like, I called my mom up like, I lost my mucus plug, Mama. I think I'm about to go into labor. She was like, girl, just calm down, take a hot bath or whatever you do, you feel me? It will help you. So I got in the hot bath and like an hour later, like I was in labor, dude, like full-blown active labor, and it was just terrible. I was in so much pain, but I did get the epidural right away, which was really good. And in my second pregnancy with Kai Kai, I was in labor for 13 hours, and that was a whole different pregnancy, y'all. Like, okay, so I started having contractions during the day, and I was just like, Mom, I think it's time for me to go to the hospital. And she was like, all right. So we went to the hospital. They did a little contraction monitor thingy or whatever you call it, and so they was like, you are having contractions, but you're not dilated far enough, so we're gonna send you on home. So I was like, forget you guys, for real, forget you guys, because I was in pain, y'all. Like, I was crying, I was screaming, I was not having it. So I went home, and I was home for 5 minutes, y'all. 5 minutes I was home, and I was like, I went to the bathroom, and it was a mess. Like, it was a mess. So I went back to the hospital, and they're like, you're 6 centimeters dilated. We're gonna admit you to the emergency room, labor and delivery. And I was like, I was trying to tell you guys this before. Like, I'm hurting, help. So I got the epidural, y'all. And then they're like, tell us if your whole body goes numb and we'll cut it down for you, because I got the strongest dose of epidural. And my whole body went numb. I told them to cut it off. As soon as I started feeling contractions again, I told them, can y'all cut it back on? They cut it back on. Tell me why it didn't work. It did not work. The epidural, it just did not work, y'all. So I was in labor for 13 hours, and I was just in pain the whole entire time. The whole entire time, y'all. And it was the worst thing ever. I felt the pushing, everything. It hurt so bad. I do not recommend pregnancy without epidural. Then after I delivered him, during my healing process or whatever, you know, still at the hospital, they left some placenta in me. So they were talking about, we're gonna have to do a slight surgery to get the rest of the placenta out, which they didn't, because they said it wasn't enough for them to do the surgery. After they did a little ultrasound on my stomach or whatever to see how much was left in there. And then, so I just kind of had to let my body release it on its own. But now I'm back and I'm better than ever, you guys.
Hey guys, sorry I had to go. You know, I had to handle something, you feel me? All right, let's get back to this. Next question for me is, what made you want to move states? Well, let's see. We lived in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona. Couldn't do it. Couldn't raise my 2 sons there, you know. It got to the point where just everything just got bad. I was fighting all the time, you know. But, you know, I had to put on my shield as a man to let her know she's protected, you feel me? And she knows she was.
Always.
Always, always. All right.
My baby got my back.
Always, baby, always. You good. Give me another one. Give me another one. All right. All right, guys. My second question, because she did 2 questions while I was out. So the next one is, for me, is how was it adjusting to a new state? I liked it right off the back when we got here. Indiana is beautiful, it's green. I'm from Louisiana, I'm a country boy, so you know, I loved it, you know, still am trying to adjust to it, but it's beautiful here.
It is.
And it's a nice,
pretty.
it's a really nice place to raise 2 boys, you know,
so peaceful
hunting
here,
and fishing.
And we got a pier, y'all. It's so
Oh
peaceful
my,
out there.
yo, man, you feel me?
Alright, y'all, so the next question on the list is, did you guys plan your pregnancies? Funny story, actually. So at first we were trying to get pregnant, and then we said, you know, we're kind of young, let's wait, you know, we still have a long life ahead of us. And we tried for like, what you say, like 4 or 5 months.
About 4 or 5 months. Yeah.
And then I stopped. Literally, y'all, like a month later, I got pregnant.
With Junior.
With Junior.
Yep.
And Kai Kai, he was totally unexpected. Like
unexpected. That was a surprise.
That was a really big surprise. But I kept telling Trey and some of our old friends, I was like, y'all, I think I'm pregnant. I think I'm pregnant. They're like, stop jinxing it. Stop jinxing it. You're not pregnant. I took a pregnancy test. Would it come back as positive? Yes, so Junior was kind of planned, I guess, and Kai Kai was not planned at all.
Yeah, he was expected. He was unexpected.
Unexpected.
All right, y'all. See the baby Kyrie. We had to go get him, as you can tell. He was crying in the background. But all right. So next question for me is, what did y'all parents say when y'all told them y'all were pregnant? My mama, she was like, "What?" And she was like, "I'm gonna be a grandma. I'm gonna be a grandma." And then she told, you know how mamas be. You making me old, boy. You making me old. Shit. Man, her mama.
Love your mama.
Her mama, you know. I think she was okay with it.
Yeah, my mom, she was really excited actually.
Yeah,
she was like,
excited.
at least you guys waited until you guys were grown and
Yeah.
yeah. And then with our second pregnancy.
Oh yeah. Everybody was just like, her mama jinxed it pretty much.
Yeah, she did. Thanks,
her mama's
Mom.
always jinxing something.
So the next question is, who was the first person y'all told y'all was pregnant? And for me, it was him, of course. Yeah, he was the first person I told.
Yeah. Because if it wasn't going to be.
And if you guys were talking about besides him, then the first person I told really was my mom. Yeah.
All right, y'all. So my question is, what made you guys realize y'all wanted to be with each other? What made me realize I wanted to be with her was, you know, when I first saw her, I just automatically just fell into her, you know, look at this face, look at that. I just fell in love with it, and I just knew, you know, because I was going to give up. I was going to just become a little fuckboy, but, you know, we knew the struggle. You know, we grew up around each other. We passed by each other our whole life. You know, it's just something. You just feel it. It's hard to explain. You just feel it right here, you know, in the heart. In the heart. Look at that face. Look at that. Oh.
All right, y'all. So the very last question on our list is, what is your favorite thing about each other? So personally, me, my favorite thing about Trey is that he can always put a smile on my face. He's super goofy. And just the love that he has for us and the kids is like, it's a beautiful thing, you guys. When you find somebody that you love and that you want to be with forever, like, you just start to love everything about them, their flaws and all, you know.
Yup.
Because we got some flaws just like everybody else, but we learn to love each other for our flaws. So
Yup.
I love that he can make me smile.
My favorite thing about her is, I'm gonna just say it. It's those lips. Man, look at that face. I just love it. I just love her, and she knows she's just like me. You know, we're just alike. We think alike. We walk alike. It's just, everything is just, you know, you can tell that we're meant to be for each other. Yeah. My favorite thing is how she can just cope with what's going on with me. She knows me like the back of her fucking hand, literally. And I know him. I like it, you know. And she always makes me laugh. No other girl has ever done that, and I just never felt this way about a girl until I met her. And that's honest truth.
Yeah, we love each other, y'all. Y'all, that's the end of this video.
Yep.
So if you liked it, make sure you guys smash that like button, and don't forget to turn post notifications on, and don't forget to hit that bell on top, because like I said earlier, we are doing post notification shout outs at the end of every single video. And don't forget that subscribe button, and look in the link look in the description, and you'll see our YouTube Instagram, my Instagram, her Instagram, my Twitter, her Twitter. Yep. And y'all go ahead and follow. We follow back. Don't worry. We ain't like that. We ain't ghost followers, y'all.
We follow back. You hear me? All right.
Yeah.
Deuces Piper gang.
Peace out.
Whoop, whoop,
We out.
whoop, whoop.